Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And this is going to be a rather special video in some ways because I'm thinking of starting a Disney movie marathon. Yep, another one. So, I'm just going to do several videos regarding Disney, I guess. So, because I'm not sure when I'm going to come back to this, like I said in my other Disney-a-thon. So I figured, with that in mind, I want to talk about one of Disney parks. To be more specific, is there was a guest at one of the theme parks in Florida whom actually got banned, a permanent life ban, mind you, after she got drunk and became super aggressive in one of the theme parks. Again, this was at the Florida theme parks. So this woman, yeah, whom is at the age of 53, was booted out from, and yeah, she was booted out from one of the Disney Hollywood studios recently, actually, after she was hit by a taxi driver in the parking lot, according to what had occurred of the event. So you think she would have known better to not, get drunk off her ass and then start acting like a fool. I've been hella belligerent and whatnot. So the deputies had stated that this woman had actually started slapping the driver when she asked him for a cigarette, and the driver, he told her that he didn't have one. So of course she became really aggressive at this point, became really angry with the individual, which also could be stupid, of course. So when the authorities had confronted this woman, she was, in her darkened state, really slurring her words like, she can't really, speak, but, she was at that point of she had a few too many. So, of course, quite obviously, she had trouble maintaining her balance, obviously. But then she informed the authorities the best she could, I guess. That she was intoxicated, obviously. And she really couldn't really cooperate with the investigation until she received a cigarette. Yeah, going back with that again. This was, of course, the information that the authorities had received. She, of course, stated some profanities, of course, nearby children, and actually threw her purse on the ground when the actual some identification, of course. So, while under arrest, the woman has stated that, yeah, it was stated that she kicked one of the police officers like twice in the leg, I believe, and she was placed in the back of the car. So she does, of course, does face some charges, of course, obviously, and battery. So, yeah, of course, there's some photos that was taken of her, of course, to make sure that she has to never return again to this park or any other park, I believe, because of this incident. And why couldn't she just get a hotel if her home's like too far away? I don't know. Why couldn't she call anybody to pick her up? Like her family, maybe any of her relatives of her immediate family, maybe her friends? I don't know. I have no idea as to why nobody could have picked her up and prevented this. Obviously, it didn't end there, of course, folks. As I was saying, there was some photos of her that were taken. The social media was overflowing with photos from the Disneyland parks that also banned her from entering any Walt Disneyland World in Florida, of course. Her Facebook page appears to be show that she was made near weekly visits to the amusement parks and often shared tips with other Disney lovers. So, but the thing is that a Disney spokesperson has stated on Thursday that the company has no tolerance for violence, which I guess is understandable. So they declined to comment further on her arrest, saying that this is the loss for a matter in that regard. Of course, she's no victim of this. She had intentionally got drunk at one of the theme parks that she chose on her own free will. Nobody made her, nobody working at Disney told her to do it. She made this on her own. She made the conscious choice to do all of this on her own. Just have to understand that nobody, absolutely nobody else, told her to do this. She did this on her very own, folks. So, what possessed her to think that this was going to be a good idea to do it in broad daylight of all things? I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, folks. I'm not against someone getting drunk. If someone wants to have a few or several beers, okay, just be moderate about it. But do it at home. Or maybe at a friend's house if they're okay with it. Or maybe at a relative's house. Again, if they're okay with it. Or you could just do, maybe get rent a hotel room nearby. Either you rented it out, a friend rents it out a room, or a relative rents out a room, and get drunk off your ass there if you want to. But don't do it in the park right there in broad daylight. You can do it afterwards, or maybe before, and just go to the place when you are sober. Do something that would make more sense. But what the fuck? It's stupid. This is really, really stupid. I don't know what gave her that. This would be a great idea. Oh man, she's a horse's ass, if you ask me. That's what she is, a horse's ass. Yeah. So, yeah, this is really stupid. Really, really stupid. I guess the bright side, she did get killed or anything. I guess that's good. I don't want her to die or anything. Don't get me wrong. But I just want her, if anything, she should take this as a lesson. Okay, yeah, she can never return to any of the Disneylands from this point, because you did this. You made the decision on her own, and now she has to deal with the consequences for the rest of her natural life. So, yeah, she made a big mistake, big time, and it cost her greatly. And yes, she did call herself a super fan. She said herself that she is a Disney super fan. So yeah, really, really messed up royally here. I don't know too much on this woman aside from this incident. Maybe she has some thing going on in her personal life, in her backstory. Maybe she drinks quite often, so that's probably likely the case. He did drink quite often, probably around parties or maybe around her own home or whatever. Maybe she goes a few barbecues that she became drunk, maybe. I don't know. But that may seem like the case. Don't get me wrong, folks. I'm not condemning her for drinking. I'm just condemning her for drinking in the wrong area. She just made a dumb mistake of going the wrong place. Out of all the places to be at, you have to choose the Disney park. Of all the places in the entire world you had to be in, you had to choose the Disney theme park. And that's the thing. It doesn't make any sense to do that at all. And on top of that, when you're drunk, you should make sure that you have somebody to drive you around, to drive you back home, or to a friend's place, or relative's place, if not your own place, or to a hotel. She did not have, or she didn't plan to anyway, to have someone else drive her to a different spot after she became drunk. So what I'm saying here, she had a really, really bad plan overall as a whole. What is she gonna do when she was drunk anyway? I don't know. So none of this makes any sense at all. So I just believe that she just should have became drunk in some other spot instead. This is just really extremely stupid on her part. She's a full grown adult, like I mentioned before. She's 53 years old, so you think she would have had the common sense to do it at some other spot. But common sense don't seem to be so common once you think about it. So again, what possessed her to do this kind of thing is beyond me. I really do not know. Heaven Almighty. People, people, people. This is why I want to question humanity at times. Because of incredibly stupid acts such as this. And, yeah. So I'm guessing she may have kids of her own, maybe. And maybe she does have grandkids, maybe. And if so, this is not a good example set for them. So again, none of this is making any sense. I don't know anymore, folks. I don't know. This just seems to be a total asinine. She just made a poor decision, I guess, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. That's all I can really say. It is what it is. So hopefully, if she's competent enough anyway, hopefully she may have actually learned from this experience. Well, things happen, I suppose. Anyway, folks, I just wanted to do this video. So I am planning to do more Disney-related videos after this one. So I just wanted to start things off by doing this. As always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, oh yeah.